Hi everybody, I am here. I'm using the Screencast-O-Matic program to show you a little tutorial. Tomorrow we will have a virtual PD, and I highly recommend that we all watch it through Schoology. I know that Kirsten Mobley is going to be helping lead that, maybe some others. And they've been working hard. So I am very new to the Screencast-O-Matic, and you may already know more than I do about that. So if you do, then that's awesome. I wanted to show you some other little things that maybe would benefit you as you start thinking about the types of lessons you want to create, and also a few things that I thought might be helpful for math as far as manipulatives and things like that. So very easy with the Screencast-O-Matic. I just signed up. You'll have to go and do that, and I use my Google or Gmail account, so it's very easy. It could possibly, when you are getting started, it could possibly ask you for like installation credentials, and if it does, then the district ones work as far as I know, and if you need help, let me know. Okay. So on the Screencast-O-Matic, you have different options. Right now you are seeing my screen as well as you are seeing me down in the bottom. Well, you have, when you are videoing, you have different options. So right now I'm looking at my screen, and I'm going to click on this one, and it simply just shows me hi. So if you want to conduct a read aloud and share a book, I would advise you probably practice, because books are tricky to show on the screen and stuff with their positioning and stuff. But anyway, that's beside the point. You can show your beautiful face, which your students want to see. You can move into what I was first in, where you are showing your students your screen. So you're seeing mine right now with the Screencast-O-Matic and things like that. And then you're seeing me down in the corner. Or you can choose this one, and you will become invisible, and all you'll be able to see is your screen of your computer. So whatever you are most comfortable with. If you're in this one, you will just simply hear your voice, but you'll be able to see your screen. Okay. So I'm going to move back to the one where you see the screen and me, and I want to show you a few things. Okay. So if you are using this part and you want to make it feel a little more familiar so your students can see you but also see the lesson at the same time. Let's just say you want to show them a PowerPoint. So I'm going to move off of that, and I want to show you a PowerPoint. Let's see if I've got one. I've got one right here. This is called Snowy Day, popular book, won a Caldecott medal many years ago. Okay. So it's pulling up. You can see it on my screen. If you go into presentation mode, then you see me down at the bottom, and then you are also seeing whatever is on your PowerPoint. So, Snowy Day. This is by Ezra Jack Keats. And today in this lesson, I'd like to really focus on the main character, Peter, and the different senses he uses in the story. What does he feel? What does he see? What does he taste, etc.? And so you could go through your PowerPoint lesson, maybe it's ELA or science, social studies, whatever, it could even be math. You can flip through and show your students your screen to show you exactly what you want them to learn from the lesson. So I'm going to exit out of that. Okay. For math, I've been thinking that you might want to play around in ActivInspire. If you don't already have ActivInspire on your laptop, you can install it. I know a lot of you probably use it in your classroom, so this will be very easy for you just to make the switch over to showing it on your computer screen. If you need to download it onto your laptop, there is an activation code that's on a sticker at the bottom of your Promethean board in your classroom. I did go to a couple of classes, and I noticed that they were separate activation codes. I don't really know if that matters, so I'm going to send you an activation code, and if that doesn't work, because we may have already used it up on someone else's laptop, then you could always figure out what your code is when you come to school on April 13th, or maybe even before. Okay, but it is a sticker at the bottom left-hand corner of most of the Promethean boards, I think. Okay, so showing work in math, we're still working on that. I've been talking to a couple of people, and there are a couple of different options, but also we gotta see, but it may be a possibility to record lessons from your iPad, and then you'll be able to show your work. There's different little apps. One's called Show Me, and you can work out the problems in front of your students. Okay. Some other options: you could get one of your small whiteboards from school and use that with your dry erase markers. You can stand in your shower and give a presentation. I saw that online. Many of you probably have too. I thought that was kind of hilarious. But hey, if it works, that would be amazing. And maybe we can get it figured out from the iPad perspective too, okay? So I wanted to show you a few things you can do in Active Inspire that may be helpful as you are presenting your math lessons. So I just pulled up one I have from the library, and you can link in different things. I did actually try to like share a video in my video, and it sounded kind of off, so I don't know if that would be the best idea or not. Okay. Alright, but anyway, I want to close this so I can come back to it in just a minute and show you how to do that. But you can do graphing. This one I've got a little bucket and it just says 1, so you would show your students 1 apple, so you can manipulate different items. You can simply do some snipping. You can create your own, whatever feels comfortable for you. Like, for instance, if you don't want apples and you just want simple counters, you can come over to the shapes right here, and you can say, I want a green circle, but I need a lot of these counters, so I'm going to click on it, and you can simply duplicate, 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 duplicate. Okay, so you can say, okay, I've got these 2. Okay, well, what about this? I actually need different color counters. So you come to the paint. Let's paint it pink. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. You can also do control, copy, control, paste. Okay, but anyway, you could do a set here to talk about even like fractions, like 2/5, things like that. Okay, 2/5 are green, whatever. Okay, I have one on here for patterns. So if you're teaching a lesson with that, you could say we start with a green, and then it's yellow, green, yellow, green. What's the next one? Give them a second to think. Yellow. Okay, so you can hide just the next one underneath the box. Okay, yellow, red, yellow, red, and you can do all kinds of different patterns anytime you want. A, B, A, B, whatever. Okay. Now, that's a few little things that I just had already in that particular one, but I want to show you a few more options. So if you go up to the top, you need to click View Browser or Control B. And what I really like about Active Inspire is that sometimes you don't have to recreate the wheel. There is a resource browser. And so I wanted to show you just on a blank screen what you can do. If you're looking here, I'm going to do that, minimize that. You can do different backgrounds. So you can click on paper, and then you drag it over and you've got notebook paper. Drag it over, you got notebook paper. You can create new sheets, okay? But if that's something you wanted to do, and then you could type in there, you can write in there, which is not going to be as neat, but you could also write in there. Okay. Wanted to show you that feature. There's more paper. There are some ones with grids, so you have some graph paper options. It's getting a little intense there with how many options you have. Let's see, the dots. Oh, I need to just open up a new one. Here we go. Okay. You get the idea. There's different ones. You're just going to have to kind of look at the different options and see if any of those things will work for you. Okay. All right. The next thing is I wanted to show you some different activities that are already made for you, and I think that they may be excellent for you. So alphabet activities. You pull it over, and then let's say you're working with the word family with the ending AT. So you just manipulate and pull your letters up. And then you say, well, with that I could add a B, A, T, or a C, A, T. And you can figure out all kinds of other things you want to do with this as well. There's this one that's pretty cool. Again, manipulate the letters pretty quickly. Okay. Alright, let's see. The next one I saw was the math one. I thought that might be of particular interest to you. You're just going to have to play with the different things available, and I don't know if you would need this or not, but you could sit here and count using the tools available. They have shapes. You can make sets with this one. Okay. Cubes. Other manipulatives, fast manipulatives that you don't have to create. Fractions. Love this one. Okay. So you could go through and talk about the different fractions. Let's see if we can get some paint. Let's try green. Oh, no, it didn't work. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay. But you could go through there and do a lesson with that. However you would like to. Let's see, they already have magnetic numbers to pull up. I moved myself, sorry. So that you can get to all the numbers. That might be a faster way than writing, and you might not like the way your writing looks if you're doing it on the little mouse pad yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay, the other thing is I heard somebody actually talking about this yesterday. They were going to do some time activities, and I don't know exactly what you're looking for, but if you look at this one, you were able to manipulate and change the time. You could do different examples. You click right here where it's got the little rotate object piece, and you can change the time. Okay, and there's other options available. You can do side-by-side clocks. Okay, elapsed time, things like that. Okay, I'm going to click out of that. No, I don't need to save that. Okay. But I just thought Active Inspire might be of interest to you if you wanted to show some things for math and have manipulatives. I know that if you're working at your tables with the children and you have out pattern blocks or little cubes, whatever, to count, things like that, I know that you're going to be kind of missing that right now, so I just want to show you an option with the Active Inspire for that. But again, you'll just have to play around with it and see what fits your lessons the best. Okay. Other than that, I have been working. I've got the pages set up on our website, and they will show you, or I will send you a link to yours. I'm going to need for you, whenever you make yours, the Screencast-O-Matic will let you convert it and straight up go to a YouTube video. And if you can send me your YouTube links or whatever video program you're using, just a link to it, I can set that up and put it on our website so that parents and students can access it. And if you have any questions, I will try to answer them. Like I said, Screencast-O-Matic, this is only like my second or third time looking at the program and trying to do a video, so hopefully this will work and we can all work together and make it happen for the students. So thanks and have a great day.